Time for my 24th John Carpenter game. Wants to be Millionaire, the Family Picture Edition for the DV.
Select either the adult or junior questions here.
Adult, please.
Okay, you've chosen to answer the adult questions. There are 15 of them between you and £1,000,000. Let's get you up to the first milestone as quickly as possible. Here is the first question for £100.
Which is the famous Derby-winning British jockey? Lester Bangs, Lester Pickett, Mark Lester, Richard Lester. That'd be Lester
Very
Pickett.
good. Off the mark with a
Richard Lester is an American director of British films.
Take a look at question 2. It's for 200 quid.
Which expression is sometimes used to describe a woman in a position of authority? Queen Bee, Infanta Ant, Princess Fly, Empress Spider. That'd be the Queen Bee.
Well done, that's right. The next question is worth £300. Here it comes.
What characters were played in the 1967 film by Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway? Betty and Cliff, Bonnie and Clyde, Barbara and Chris, Belinda and Clint. That'd be Bonnie and Clyde.
Well done, you are right. Okay, the next question is for 500 quid. Take a look.
Which word follows Bolton and Wolverhampton and get the names of two league football teams? United, Athletic, Rovers, Wanderers. That'd be Bolton and Wolverhampton
Well done,
Wanderers.
that's right.
Manchester and Leeds United, Charlton and Wigan Athletic, Tranmere and Blackburn Rovers.
You are one question away from your first milestone. Get this right, and you'll be guaranteed £1,000.
It's Not Unusual was the first UK #1 single for which singer? Elton John, Billy Idol, George Michael, Tom Jones. That'd be Tom
That's
Jones.
good. It's the right answer. Great, you're guaranteed a cheque for £1,000. But I don't want to give you that just yet. Let's shake things up a bit now by introducing a few pictures into the questions. Brand new experience for this special Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Now you might as well play the next question. It's worth 2,000 quid. Which of these is associated with the development of the jet engine? Michael Faraday, Frank Whittle, James Dewar, John Cockrell.
That'd be Frank Whittle.
You'll be glad you chose to play that one. It's the correct answer. You're up to question 7. It's worth £4,000. You don't have to play it, but here it comes. How was the popular singer Frankie Vaughan otherwise known? Mr. Sunlight, Mr. Moonlight, Mr. Skylight, Mr. Starlight.
That would be Mr. Moonlight.
Congratulations, that correct answer takes you up to £4,000. The next question is worth £8,000, but you will drop £3,000 if you get it wrong. Here it comes. Which of these did not receive a Best Picture Oscar nomination in 2004? Mystic River, Seabiscuit, Lost in Translation, Cold Mountain.
That'd be Cold Mountain.
You had £4,000. You now have 8,000. It's the right answer. We're starting to play for some serious money now. This question is worth £16,000, but get it wrong and you'll lose 7,000. Here it comes. Which author's last work was entitled Finnegan's Wake? Samuel Beckett, Seamus Heaney, G.B. Shaw, James Joyce.
That'd be James Joyce.
You're doing very well. It's another correct answer. you can guarantee yourself £32,000. Of course, if you get it wrong, you'll drop back to 1,000. Take as long as you need. Here comes the question. Who, when asked what he thought of Western civilization, replied that it would be a good idea? Dalai Lama, Pope John Paul II, Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi.
That'd be Mahatma Gandhi.
You'll be glad you chose.
Yeah, he noticed the hiccup happen again. Can you imagine that, like, my comment, the hiccup caused me to click Pope John Paul II with Battlefront? I'd be upset at that. As a game mechanic, I'd be upset at.
Fantastic. I can now write you out a check for £32,000. It's picture questions all the way now. You might as well have a go at question number 11 for £64,000. Here it comes. In 1975, this man became the king of which European country?
Juan Carlos.
Spain, Denmark, Sweden, the Netherlands.
Yeah, Denmark has Margrethe II. Sweden has Carl XVI Gustav. The Netherlands had a Beatrix before I believe it's Willem Alexander took over Beatrix in 2013. Juan Carlos is the same man who replaced General Franco.
This question is worth £125,000. There is no time limit. Here it comes. Who is this inventor?
John Logie Baird.
John Logie Baird, Guglielmo Marconi, Samuel Morse.
It's a guy who invented television, John Logie Baird. Although it's an early version, technically it's Philo T. Farnsworth's technically the inventor of the television.
Right, you've done brilliantly to get this far. The next question is number 13 out of 15, and it's worth £250,000. We're talking about some huge sums of money here, so make sure you take your time and think carefully before you answer. Which of these countries' defense ministers would not have attended this photo opportunity?
Sweden.
Lithuania, Czech Republic, Portugal, Sweden.
Yeah, I don't think Sweden's ever been a member of NATO. I'm pretty sure they haven't.
Okay, you are now just 2 questions away from becoming a virtual millionaire. If you get this wrong, you will drop all the way back to 32,000. You're playing for serious amounts of money, so be very, very careful. Here comes question number 14.
Okay.
Which of the following was an Olympic gold medalist in this sport during the 1960s?
Okay.
Henri Desgrange, Jean-Claude Killy, Jacques Anquetil, Bernard Hinault.
It'd be Jean-Claude Killy skiing.
That's the right answer. It gets you up to 500.
The other 3 were all cyclists, and Anquetil Hill won the Tour de France 5 times.
Wow, congratulations. You have played a magnificent game so far. 14 questions correct, so just one more to win £1 million. Now, I've got to remind you that if you get it wrong, you would drop a mammoth £468,000. Hardly bears thinking about. So here we go. The very, very best of luck.
Okay.
In which country?
Thailand. This was my first ever. It wasn't the first ever one.
Cambodia, Thailand, South Korea, Indonesia.
For God's sake, this is like the 4th or 5th time that question's popped up.
Just check that is your final answer. I want you to be absolutely sure.
Yes.
You had £500,000 and you risked it to go for $1 million. I can tell you, it's the right answer! Congratulations, you are a a virtual millionaire. You played a magnificent game. You answered all 15 questions correctly. Well done. Not only have you won a virtual £1,000,000, you've also got the chance to win an incredible prize, a millionaire-style luxury holiday for you and your family. All of the instructions are on the screen. It really couldn't be simpler.
Very well done, and thanks for playing the Family Picture Edition of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Alright, this is only the second time I've pulled off back-to-back John Carpenter games in successive attempts. Thanks for watching.